Yo, you know what I really hate?
But
I hate the people that prefer under instead of over for their tissue. Like I really think that's like really
bruh,
disgusting.
that is man. I've been having this conversation for the longest with my girl, man. And it's like, bro, like you don't pay attention to how you put the tissue on there.
You gotta leave her.
You don't pay attention, bro. It's highly important that it's supposed to go over because it only makes sense. Like I can't think of any other justification for the underside, but
No, there's no justification. When you pull, it's just pulling like this. I mean, you don't pull like this. Like it doesn't even make sense.
bro, I can't think of no justification for it. And and it's like every time the tissue run out, and then it's like she replace it because girls use more tissue than guys. Because I mean, girl, they use it when they pee and everything. So
I don't know, bro. I think I use more tissue than my girl because I shit every day.
yeah, but she do that and she pee.
Nah, bro. I think bro. I shit every day.
Well, you got a specific time that this happened.
What my poops? Most of the time it's either right before I have to go to work or it's right when I get home from work. In my good old days, my young days, I was shitting like twice a day, to be honest. I think as I'm getting older, I can only get out one good one a day.
Bro, that's probably because you ain't got time as kids.
That's when you know you get old, when you can only push out one a day.
Bro,
Even though, that's the normal.
that mean you gonna start gaining weight.
Hey, but hold on, back to the tissue thing though, because when I was thinking to myself, like, I think if I go to somebody's house and it's under, I don't think I can ever use their bathroom. I might not even be able to trust them no more. Like that's almost that under is almost as cynical as someone who prefers to pour milk before they pour the cereal in a
Bro, people
bowl.
who have their tissue under, it make you want to go and look through their bathroom cabinets just to see what's going on in there. Like you just be like all up in the medicine cabinet, like, dang, this nigga got diabetes or something. Like what is happening? Like be all up in their cabinets, just snooping. Random condoms, makeup, open pill bottles. And that's when you bro, that's when you
It'll
find
probably
out. That's
open
when you
pill
find out
bottle.
how crazy they is. You be like, nigga, you still got this same Advil from 2007? Like this joint expired in 2007. It's still in your cabinet, bro. What are you doing?
Hey, hold on. I can't even agree with that because growing up, bro, we had medicine in that cabinet for a minute. I'm talking about a long ass time. Like to this day, even right now, like my girl got medicine that, bro, and it be empty bottles too. But
Empty
you
bottles.
never know when you need that other refill. Still got one refill left. What you gonna do? Throw that
Nigga,
bottle away? No, you gonna keep it.
no. You can't get refills after a certain amount of time. Can you?
No, I can't remember. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did that.
That's crazy. Bro, there has to be an expiration date on refill. Cause can you imagine somebody who just got out of surgery and they got like the most hardcore of drugs and they like, yeah, eight
See, no, no, no.
refills. They only
See,
use the
no, that
first one and then like they good for like 3 years and they just like, man, I'm addicted to morphine now. Let me go ahead and get
no, no. So opioids is different. So they put a limit on that, and they do put a time frame, especially on those, due to the fact that people can get addicted and people can abuse them. I do remember that though. And then every time you need a refill, it goes through a system, not your doctor, but a third party, and they review it and they make sure if it's suitable for you to get a refill.
Right. I know when I don't know what type of drugs they gave me, but them drugs had me messed up. Like I'd just be sitting in the bed just stuck, bro. And I would take them not like because they said take every like 4 hours or so. So I won't taking them by
Yeah.
pain. I was taking them every 4 hours so that if like I did feel pain, like it would just never show up at that point. So I was just following the instructions. I won't gonna do that at first, but my girl was like, "Yeah, you're supposed to take it every 4 hours." I've never taken pills like that. Like
Yeah, me either.
I always took it by pain. If I was hurt, then I take it. So I called my dad taking that joint every 4 hours. Like it's 6 times a day. I'm just taking one of these pills. And dad was like, "Boy, you better stop.
See,
You
and that's
trying
the
to
other
die?"
thing, bro. That's the other thing. It says you could take it every 4 hours, but the problem is it then says do not exceed. It says take no more or take no more than six or something like that, or don't even take six. So you might end up taking six when you're not even supposed to take six, but they say take it every 4 hours.
Yeah. So it was just like literally, I never got out of just being in that stuck state. I was just sitting there. Bruh. But
But before we forget, welcome back. We are at another episode of our Heatwave podcast. I think this is
eight.
episode number 8. Again, I'm your co-host Antonio. I got my co-host with me.
Jose. Link in the description for my Robinhood. Y'all know. Get some stocks.
Hey, remember to go ahead to comment, like, and subscribe on the video. Everyone except people that prefer to put their toilet tissue under. Everyone else, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. For
Um,
all you under people, who are you?
contrary to my partner's belief, if y'all under people will like, comment, and subscribe too, that'd be great.
Nope, nope. Don't
Please
want your
don't.
support. Don't want your support. For all you people that pour
Whoa,
your milk before your cereal, don't even subscribe.
those people are
Click over,
serial
click to the next
killers,
video. Click to the next video.
bruh.
For the
Please let that
people that
next
eat
video be us. Please let the next
for the
video.
no, bro, for the people that eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but they use the peanut butter mixed with jelly, don't even like the video. Don't comment or subscribe.
Bro, like peanut butter mixed with jelly. Bro, I understand. Sometimes you fall on hard times. You might have to get that once or twice. But like to get that every time, bro. Like who is doing that? Like you could get jelly for 92 cents. Like literally, you could get the cheapest jelly for 92 cents, bro.
Hold up, bro, I gotta keep it going. For the people that they don't buy the creamy peanut butter, but they buy the peanut butter that got like the nuts in it that you can chew on and you can taste.
Oh, the
Don't
crunchy
like this
man.
video. Don't
Nah,
like this video. Crunchy peanut butter lovers don't like this video.
no, bro. Nah, here's a no. For everybody who bought an Xbox instead of a PlayStation 5, kill yourself. Nah, I'm,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
joking. I ain't
nah,
gonna
nah,
say
nah,
kill
nah, nah.
yourself. I ain't even gonna say.
Nah, we no. I mean, we support our Xbox people because
What we do?
we support our PC people.
No, we nah, bro. That's totally different, bro. That's totally different. You can have the greatest PC. PC probably can run everything. Xbox,
PC can't run everything, but
I said the PC probably can run everything. And
okay.
actually the PC can run everything. Everything is developed on a PC. You're not just out here developing on PlayStations and Xbox. Everything is developed on the PC. PC can run everything. There is a port for it for a PC if you have it on any of these consoles. Any of these consoles.
Eh,
So
may not be legally, but
yeah, but it can't run everything yet. We ain't never talk about the moral justifications and the legal ramifications of it.
for my people that like vegetables,
Hey,
don't comment or like this video.
hey, nah, that's disrespectful. Hey, you know what? I actually do. I actually got to talk to you about something, bro. So next week starting on Monday, man. Right? Me and my girl starting this challenge. We ain't eating nothing the whole week for 7 days straight, but bananas and drinking water. Yeah, just bananas and water all week, 7 days. About to lose like 70 pounds.
Can we? Okay, so I applaud you for doing something with your girlfriend, make you guys feel closer, but dieting alone does not make you lose weight.
Yeah, dieting alone don't make you lose weight. That's why I'm eating bananas with my girl.
Dieting alone does not, dieting together with someone, I see what you try to do there. does not
Oh,
make you
hold
lose
on. You
weight.
you meant it a whole different way?
Yes, nigga, I'm talking about if you don't exercise,
Nah,
dieting
nah, she
alone,
be exercising too. She be exercising too.
you will not lose weight. See, what I don't understand is so people in general, they want to lose weight the easy way or the fastest way that they can think possible, which doesn't do you very well. Yes, you can go
Liposuction.
on this diet. You can go on this diet, and what you'll do is you'll lose a little bit of weight, what you think you are, and then you'll gain it right back because you're not losing it and you're not toning it. And what is it? What is it? The water stuff, the water weight,
Yeah.
like it, bro. It, it it just annoys me. So okay, um, one time, my girl, she was trying to lose weight, right?
Right.
She got bamboozled.
Get
This
bamboozled.
bamboozled. She
Right.
spent money on this thing where what it is you take saran wrap, they give you gel, right?
Uh-huh.
You put the gel over where you want to lose your weight. You saran wrap yourself and you leave it on and you leave it on.
How long are you supposed to
And
leave it on? Just like the
I
whole
mean
day?
it depends for you, maybe an hour,
But bro, I
at
feel
least an
like that's
hour.
the type of stuff that leave people with them wrinkles.
Their selling point was this gel will help you lose weight, bro. And then the other thing about it, bro, all it is a gel. They don't give you the saran wrap.
Bro, you know what the biggest scam is, bro? Flat tummy tea. I do not believe flat tummy tea has ever worked a day in its life for anybody. I feel like flat tummy tea, like people who you know how the whole little Jared Subway thing. It was like, yeah, you eat Subway all the time, you lose weight and all this stuff before he became a pedophile. Well, before we knew he was a pedophile and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you eat Subway every day, you can lose weight, but you also could gain weight if you don't eat it in moderation. I think that's the same thing with the flat tummy tea. People was working out and doing all this other stuff, but in conjunction, they would take probably a sip or two of flat tummy tea and then be like, "Yeah, this tea worked." No, nigga, that's not what was working for you. It was
So
everything else that was working, and
so listen,
you just
close.
happened to take a sip or two of that every day.
So what happens with that is women that take the flat tummy tea, that they pay promoters.
Right.
They already have a certain shape, so they're already giving people the idea that yeah, they use this to actually lose the weight when actually they already had the shape because of surgery or they were just shaped that way. Now, I can agree a little bit. So there is proof that tea do, has certain antioxidants that can contribute to weight loss. Now, I don't know if that's actually what's in flat tummy tea, but the whole notion behind it that you drink this tea, you'll lose weight is asinine because the only way to lose weight without working out is literally to eat nothing or do
Which
crack. It's no-
uh, don't do crack.
You know what? Nah, not even
Don't do
crack.
crack.
I've heard people who smoke marijuana very, very often lost weight too.
Are you referring to the Snoop Dogs and Wiz Khalifas of the world who are
No,
completely
no,
skinny?
I'm referring to someone who is bigger than what they are, lost the weight, and all they did was smoke weed. So, but I mean, it's all paid program. It's all paid promoters to do this. But and bro, I'm telling you, I think she spent $50, and then they was like, yeah. So if it's not working, you may need to try this other stuff that we have. I was like,
Bro,
no. I was like, no, we
what
can't do
the
this. We're
heck?
not doing this.
They was really selling out here. They like car salesmen. See, I think we should I think we should go ahead file a class action lawsuit against companies like that because it is all false advertising. And I feel like there should be more testing done prior to putting stuff like that on the market. Like
Glad you say false advertisement. bruh, you see those apps on Facebook with those ads, and they be like, "This is the most addicting game ever. This game, neuroscientists should say everybody should play this game." And then you just watch the video, and it's like the stupidest game ever.
Yes, the dumbest stuff. I mean, and it's crazy because it's one of those games. What is it? It's one that I used to see that I was like, man, I legit play this game. And it's like these pick a side things, or like where like sometimes, let's say you got like this dude who trying to get some goal, and you got to pull like the levers and shit.
Right? I know which one you talking about. I
Yeah,
know which one
I
you
be
talking
seeing that
about.
before, but they show the ad, and it's a whole different game behind it, bro. It's not even that game. And I was like,
I
oh,
know
like that game actually
I
did look kind of interesting. I wanted to
I
see
know
like
what you
how
talking
far this
about.
nigga would go.
I know what you're talking about. So what it did is on one of them, you pull this lever and like he was in the bathroom. He needed water. You pull the ad pulled levers and slime came out instead of water, and he got mad.
Yes.
And then you download that game, and it's a fucking puzzle game where you match shit across.
Yeah, bro.
Or
And I'm like,
or it was
this,
like an interior decorator game. And I'm like, what?
or it be what's the game called? I know exactly what game it is. Cause it's a game. They do it with like four different types of ads, and they all kind of got the same concept, but it's the same game that's doing it. It's called Gardenscapes or Homescapes, one of those two.
Yep. Homescapes. No, it's Homescapes and Gardenscapes. It's escapes games.
And they keep doing it, and I'm like, why y'all keep telling? Because the game actually look interesting, and I want to see what happens, like, as you move on through the game. But it's like, nah, that's why niggas can't play phone games. And then plus, even when you click it, you probably gonna be met with like a whole bunch of ads within the game. I was like, man, this is some BS.
Yeah. As soon as you pass a level, as soon as you pass a level and it has an ad, that game not for me.
Yeah, man. And it's like how y'all niggas get so creative with y'all ads, but y'all can't do this within the game, or how y'all get so creative within y'all ads, but y'all won't actually put out a game that's at least similar to this, at least similar, somewhere around it. But I don't know. I think it's a whole bunch of BS. But I don't know. It's ridiculous. But when speaking on games, bro, um, I know this dude who downloaded Cyberpunk 2077, right?
Right.
This nigga,
Hold on.
I guess the
What
nigga,
he hold on, what he downloaded on?
he downloaded on PlayStation. He's still playing it. He don't care about the whole glitches and graphical, all that stuff. He don't care about it. He just want to play the game. So he ain't too worried about the whole backlash and everything. But this nigga did not do no research before he got the game, or at least he probably did not pay attention to what the game was about, because this nigga got mad, bro, when he pulled the game up and started making his character. And he was like, "What? They got me over here choosing dicks."
Yeah, you could choose your dick size.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how true it is, but I seen something that said you could choose how much butt hair you got.
So if you could, that's the thing. If you could choose that's the size, then it's like, are you going in that game? Are you whipping it out like
Yeah,
fucking bitches
I
or something? Like
I
what's
don't know. I don't know. I know in GTA you couldn't choose the size, but you could get head. It's like you can smash strippers and whatnot. But then they
yeah
came to Cyberpunk, and I mean they didn't actually show everything that you had, but they did show the girls. But it was like Cyberpunk, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure. I ain't played it, and as of right now, it don't look like I will be able to play it anytime soon because they took it off the PlayStation Store. So
yeah they took it off the store and they're giving people refunds.
yeah, today the last day, by the way. Y'all niggas getting a refund. Today the last day. Well, y'all ain't gonna see this until like late in the day. So, man, y'all screwed.
When you say refund, I thought you was talking about the stimulus that we not getting.
Bro, I don't
I mean,
the whole 2020, man. The whole 2020 has been disaster, bro.
I mean, I think so. Yeah, 2020 has been challenging, but what one thing that I will say what it's done is it's made you look at life differently. Well, especially me. Like it being quarantined or whatever, it gives you it puts you more time in that house. It gives you more time with your family. Gives you more, just closely knit with each other. Then it just makes you, I don't know, it made me appreciate things more because at one point it seemed like something that was inevitable. Like, oh, everyone was gonna seem like they was gonna catch COVID-19, whatever. So it's just like enjoy your time because you don't know how it's gonna affect you. So I mean, yeah, it's been bad, but it definitely has put me looking into things differently.
Um, I don't know. It actually
Yeah,
be making me nervous sometimes. Like even now, I'm over here contemplating going home for Christmas, and niggas can be asymptomatic, bro. Like,
yeah,
I work at a hotel. Like niggas pass through the hotel. I mean, I work at the front desk. I've granted, like I ain't like going in everybody's rooms and whatnot, but it's like niggas be in there from different places. What
yeah,
if I picked it up? What if it? I know it died supposedly dies in 8 hours, but what if I just picked it up? It's on my sweater or something. Somehow living. I pull up to the crib. I got my mom there, my pops there, my two nephews there, like my sister. Like it's niggas there. I'm like, am I gonna be sending this to them? Possibly. I don't know. I hope not, but I don't know. And what if it's that bad strain that's actually killing niggas?
yeah. Because everybody react differently to it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's cool because we're gonna be taking that vac. Well, you gonna be taking that vaccine. I'm not gonna be taking that vaccine. I got my powers.
Whoa. Well, oh, what was the power though, bro? What's the power?
You said what?
What was the power?
See, I can't even disclose that information out on the web. I'd have to let you know
Yeah, how
privately.
you in Area 51 tonight?
Yeah, because I got
Cutting
my
you
powers. I
open.
don't I don't know if you got your powers, but I got mine. You no, I don't think you got yours because yeah, I think you're on the half black side, so you didn't
Uh,
get your powers.
I ain't half black, nigga. I been had powers.
Nah, cause
I been had power.
nah,
Everybody knew my powers. My powers was being that nigga. That's all I needed. Being that nigga.
nah. Yo, it's cool. If you ain't get your powers, it's cool. It's
Huh?
cool.
You
You
trying to
probably
call me?
just ain't
You trying to
awake.
call me Terry Crews?
You probably just don't. No. You ain't Terry Crews. I'm not. That's disrespectful. You probably just ain't awakened him yet. Hey, you remember that episode on Dexter's Laboratory
Which one?
where he was trying to it was a monkey and he was trying to test and he was trying to make sure see if he can mutate.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. You just ain't awakened him yet. You got to run some more
Nah,
tests before you
bro,
could do that.
bro. I'm the Avatar. I just haven't honed my powers yet. That's it. I'm the whole Avatar. When the world needed me most, I vanished. That's how it works. But it's cool. I'll be
Hey,
back though. I'll be back.
hey, so bringing up Avatar, all right, bro. So I was watching this movie the other day. Have you? It's called The Honest Thief. You ever heard that movie?
The Honest Thief.
Yeah, it was with
Nah, but
Liam
it
Neeson.
sound kind of interesting. To be honest with
Yeah, no. That shit was dumb interesting. So basically, I'm finna spoil it all for you, so there's no point of you watching it.
okay, that's
So
cool.
basically, it was his Liam Neeson. Basically, back in the day, he used to be this bank robber. He got away with it. He stole about $9 million in all.
Is this based on a true story?
I mean, I don't think so. No, I
Okay,
don't think so.
because
So what happens is afterwards he finds his lady. He falls deeply in love with her. He wants to marry her. However, he feels as though that he wasn't completely honest with her.
right.
So what he wants to do is he wants to turn himself in. He wants to turn himself in so that she finds out, and he wants to maybe do like minimum years because when he robbed the banks, no one got hurt. He didn't injure nobody. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't shoot nobody. Basically, he got in and out, and no one noticed how he got in and out. So he didn't hurt anybody. He just stole money. And the problem is He
Got
still
deducted
has
from
that
it.
money. He never spent it.
What?
So technically, right. That's the thing. So technically, he was like, yeah. So he called the police station. He was like, yo. So basically, if I turn myself in and I want to make a deal. I only want 2 years. I want minimum security, and I want to be able to get visitation rights. Because basically, I'm going to be giving you back the money, and I'm turning myself in. So basically, I'm saying, yeah, I stole from the bank, and I want to serve my some time.
Right.
So what ends up happening is he calling people. They be like, everybody like, yeah, we don't believe you. That's fake. We didn't have people earlier today and this week tell us that they were the person that robbed those banks. They called him the in and out bandit. So he was like, okay, cool. If you don't believe me, send an agent to my house or whatever. And they sent two agents to his house, bro. They was like, yeah, we don't believe you. We'll follow up on you. And he was like, well, if you don't believe me,
Here's the money.
here's the keys to where the money is. They take the keys and he was like, "Oh, you don't want me to go with you?" He's like, "No, we'll." They was like, "No, we'll look at it." What ends up happening is they go to a storage unit. He take they find the money, right?
They take it.
One of the dudes was like, "Yo, no one believes him anyway. Why don't we just take this money?" The other dude was hesitant about it. He's like, "Nah, man, we gonna end up getting caught, go to jail, blah blah blah." He's like, "Look, you got a family. Don't you just want to take this money? No one's gonna find out. All we have to do is say we never, we didn't see anything or none of that. Right? They take the money, put it in a car. They go back to his place. They pull it up on him. It was like, nigga, the dude was about to shoot and kill the dude.
They was about to shoot and kill Liam Neeson.
Yeah, because he was like, because he ain't want, nobody to find out that they ended up finding the money. And he's like, oh, so if you kill me, you'll never get the rest of the money. That was only 3 million because you didn't count it. And he was like, well, 3 million better than none. He was like, but it's not 9 million now. Don't 9 million sound better? And he was like, you know what? You're right. Where's the rest of the money? Bro, fast forward a little bit. So they still yapping, 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 yapping. Another agent comes, bro, knocks on the door, right?
Right.
They didn't answer. They got him held up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he like, well, what you want me to do? He calling my name. What you want me to do? That one of the other agent answers the door. They acted cool and calm now. The agent was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" He was like, "Oh, you two are here. I didn't know you two were here. Why didn't you say anything?" He was like, "So, does he have it? Is he truly the bandit?" He see the gun out, and they was like, "What is the gun doing out?" Dude shoots him, point blank, kills him. What then happens is, they run up out of there because
They just killed the
um
agent.
they killed another agent. Liam Neeson was able to get a gun off the other dude and was trying to like fight his way out and shit. Cause then and then now a fourth agent, I don't know if he higher in position, but he comes out and basically he like, man. So he was talking to the two agent. He was like, so nothing. Was he the in and out bandit? And it was like, nah. It's like he didn't have anything. He was like, so how did a routine checkup result in this guy getting killed? It was like you gotta ask him about that.
Next
So
thing you
he
know.
so he intrigued. What happens is he ended up finding the girl that he liked and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up he ended up he puts her in a hospital and is trying to kill her because what happens is the storage unit that the money was in, she had a recording of them going in and taking boxes out of it. So that was proof that they did have something. So he was trying to get rid of her and the tape the recording. So he ended up putting her in the hospital. Bro, this movie was fucking good. So then the other agent, he trying to figure out what's going on. he ends up talking to he ended up wiring Liam Neeson, or they was end up trying to track where he was at. And dude was like, you stole the money out the car, you stole the money out the storage, and you put my girlfriend in the hospital. He was like, it's over for you. And the other dude hearing it and they hung up, and he was like, what is he talking about? He was like, man, you don't, man, who knows nowadays with psychos. So the dude trying to basically still play it off like he don't know what's going on. He don't know why Liam Neeson feels some type of way, and everything certainly turned bad for a guy that didn't do any that wasn't the in and out bandit. Fast forward a little bit more, dude was like um dude that was hesitant about doing it.
Yeah.
He ended up getting the recording off the girl, ended up giving the recording to Liam Neeson, was helping him out.
He switched sides.
Yeah, he switched sides because he was like, bro, I got a family. Like, I should have not done this. So basically, he's trying to get the guilt off of him. They end up getting all in a tussle in the house. He got shot and killed.
All right.
The other agent ends up talking to Liam Neeson and is like, yo, you know what? You're probably right. So the dude, the dude was like, fuck it. You know what? I got $3 million. Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to get the rest. He drives off. Liam Neeson calls him because he put a tracker in his car and all that. I'm skipping some stuff, but he put a tracker
Yeah.
in his car. He
Yeah, because
called
it's Liam Neeson. He can do anything in a movie.
and he was like, hey, so you wondering how I'm tracking? He was like, how I'm tracking you, blah blah blah. And he
Money.
was like, you see how you driving? He was like, now if you look underneath the pedestal, he was like, you'll see a bomb there. Now, problem is, it was a homemade one. So if you probably stop driving, maybe hit a bump, maybe if you even sneeze, you might blow up. Dude panicked, stopped the car, and had to call a bomb squad, right? What ended up happening
Money in the
was the bomb
comments.
squad came there. The detonator won't even in there, so he basically bluffed him. Cop came there and was like arrest. The agent came there and was like arrest him because Liam Neeson ended up sending him the recordings of him taking the money out, and he had what the other dude that ended up getting shot and killed that was switch sides. He had wore a wire, and he had got him the other dude to basically say it all on tape.
So did this nigga ever go to jail? Liam
So
Neeson?
the ending was he was like, I want to do this the right way. I want to serve time for robbing the bank or whatever. And then he got out the car and the dude was like, all right, let's talk. And they basically was walking into the precinct and the movie ended. So the reason why I brought that up, because it's a few things out of that. It's like, all right, if you a thief, if you end up doing something bad, can a woman like have that much positive impact on you that you want to turn yourself in?
Bro, I don't think it's a woman. I think it's human beings in general. In his case, it was a woman. I feel like in my case, if that was ever to happen to me, it more than likely would be because of a woman. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
mean, but
a
I feel
woman is
like
gonna make you turn yourself in, bro, and do time.
a woman probably not gonna let me make me turn myself in. I ain't even gonna sit here and
We
hold you
I about to say, bro, you ain't even get caught during this
because,
time.
bro, I can literally take a lie to the grave. Like, if I did something, bro, nigga, I can take it to the grave. Like, I don't gotta tell nobody nothing. Now, if I decide to tell you something, then I mean, that's just on me. I just decided to do that. But I don't
Yeah.
have to by any means necessary, nigga. My heart will not hurt no much more after the first time that I didn't tell you to the last time I didn't tell you. I'm gonna feel the same. It's as simple as that. And I'm not saying I ain't got no conscience, but it's like you gotta have that mindset going into it. I feel like the only thing that'll make me feel guilt like that is like if I killed somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he
You
didn't
kill
hurt, bro. He didn't
somebody.
hurt nobody.
Yeah, he ain't hurt nobody. It was obviously, somebody got robbed. So there was a victim, but in a sense, it was essentially a victimless crime because most of these banks are FDIC insured. They got some type of
Mhm.
insurance to cover stuff like that. So they straight. But
And see, and I didn't even so he ended up expanding why he ended up started doing this. So basically with Nick, this was like sad. So he was like, all right, what ended up happening was my mom had basically something happened to his mom and she didn't have the funds, necessary funds for the treatment she needed. So she passed away. When she passed away, the father who was working all the time started not to want to like work because he didn't feel like a need to get up.
right,
So that impacted his performance. Because it impacted his performance, the job let him go. The owner of that job, like the CEO of that job, had did something with the money. So basically, his father couldn't retire with the pension. So the first bank that he actually robbed was the bank that the father's job, the company that he used to work for, type stuff.
yeah, that makes
That
sense.
was that was the first bank he robbed, and then he said he did it not for spite. He just did it because it gave him purpose, kind of in a sense. It gave him like some sort of meaning. Like it made him feel alive.
Do you think a woman could change you and make you want to tell like that, like on some stuff like that?
To go to jail, I don't think so, bro. Cause nah, I don't not to go to jail. I tell you about it, but if my girl like, oh, you need to turn yourself in for what you did, especially if I didn't physically hurt or emotionally hurt somebody. Like if I didn't kill anyone, if I didn't rape anyone,
Yeah, you ain't
those are the
scar
only.
nobody for life.
If I didn't do something like that, then I
Taking
wouldn't
it to the
expect for
grave
my girl. Not even if I tell her, I wouldn't expect my girl to be like, "Yeah, you need to turn yourself in."
and be like, so when we going on vacation?
Cause it's like I never got caught, and then I didn't even spend the money. And then, bro, so the messed up part about this is if he because he didn't spend the money, him turning himself in, you know what was going to end up happening?
What? You
That
gonna
money
get a
was
record?
going to sit. That money was going to go to evidence and sit in evidence for maybe between 2 to 5 years because he's going to go on trial and everything.
Well, only the 3 million. They don't know the rest of that.
Right, right. But he would have turned in everything because
But I mean, regardless, it's been sitting there for a while. He ain't spend it.
And then my question is, where does the money go afterwards, though? Where does stolen money go afterwards? It can't go back to the bank.
I guess it just goes to police funding. So they just got a $9 million investment more than likely. But the it's crazy that this came up because just the other day I was watching something about bank robbers and it was like the world's like five smartest criminals. Somebody made a video about
Yeah,
that, and it was like one criminal who was like he was robbing his bank in France. He was like digging through the sewers and whatnot to make sure there was like no like seismic alarms, no like sound alarm, like all this type of stuff. He got like a, a box in the bank. I forget what they called, safety deposit box. He got a safety deposit
yeah.
box in the bank. Put this super duper loud like shaking alarm in there. Made sure like it won't no seismic alarms, no sound alarms, no motion alarm, like all this type of alarms. Make sure it won't none of those, and then straight hire the crew. They dug through the bottom of the bank into the vault, robbed over like I think it was 400 safety deposit boxes. Yep, made away with millions of dollars. And this dude was so strategic. Like he chose his crew like perfectly and everything. He made sure that ain't nobody drink caffeine. They had to get 10 hours of sleep. Like it was these certain criteria they had to meet.
Hold on, hey, bruh, is this the one where the only reason why he got caught is because one of his crew members told his girl?
Yes, and the girlfriend turned him in. So it's like the super duper opposite side of the spectrum, where it's like this dude, he was trying to turn himself in because of his girlfriend, and the girlfriend turned them niggas in. So
Mm,
it's like,
that
bro, that's some, it's wild that it's like that, bro.
yeah, so let me phrase that question for you then. What would you do if you committed a crime, told your girl, and she wanted you to turn yourself in?
You wanted me to turn myself in. Ooh, what would I do? Backhand. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I think I don't know. I ain't been in this situation. I might be joking. Um, if my girl wanted me to turn myself in, and hold on. I need to know how many years is this? How many years? Like, it
Alright.
got to be like a set minimum for sure that I know I'm getting.
Alright, bet. Alright, so let's say you did like larceny or whatever, grand larceny.
Uh huh.
You can you can get anywhere between 2 to 5 years.
2 to 5 years. She wanted me to turn myself in. When I get out, she gonna be there for me
That's the other thing. I mean, I can't say that because that's a
Yeah,
variable.
you can't. All right. My girl wanted me to turn myself in, and if I don't turn myself in, she probably gonna turn me in,
Hold on. The thing with no, I'm gonna let you answer before I say that.
or she could wind up missing. I mean, if you wind up missing, I'm prime suspect. They're gonna
And we talking
investigate
about
me.
and we talking about like your current girlfriend. So your girlfriend
Yeah,
of how many years, you know?
yeah. She has a legit conscience, so it's like this is gonna be tough. Um, and I know she ain't waiting for no nigga for 2 to 5 years. So if I turn myself in, it's only because of the fact that if I don't, she gonna tell, and I'm gonna get more years than that. I'm gonna have to turn myself in. I don't think I got the stomach to kill my current girl, and no matter what I do, she's not gonna take part of the money to like as a
All right.
bribe in a sense.
All right, hold on, bro. So I gotta answer to this. So I'm not gonna turn myself in. The one reason why is so all I said was you told her that you did a crime. I didn't say that you showed her proof that you did it. What
That's
proof
true.
does she have other than oh, I did it.
Yeah, but what if they be like, man, fingerprints all match here, like because niggas not in the system. Like I ain't. Well, I don't know about you. I ain't in the system. So like if they found
Yeah,
fingerprints,
that was cool.
nah, it was legit. Like I don't know. Um, but if
Yeah,
they
that's
found
cool.
fingerprints, and I'm like, well, she snitches, and they come to my house, and they like, all right, we gotta get DNA. We got your prints and all this stuff. We gotta see what you about, and they investigate, and next thing you know, my stuff come up at the scene. Like,
But the problem with that is just because she goes to the police and say, "Yeah, my boyfriend said he did this," they're gonna need more than that, just than a verbal statement. Her saying a verbal statement that you said it. They're gonna need more than that, bro.
but think about it, bro. Like the way my girlfriend is. You know what? I'm not sure she would be fishing. This is a
She'll
tough
be,
situation.
hey, and she probably be bringing that up every day. So you gonna turn yourself in today?
Nah,
I was like,
not even you gonna turn yourself in. Like I feel like she'll pretend to forget about it, and have me say it at some point while I'm recorded, and I won't even
mm,
know it. You know what I mean? To the point where it's just like, yeah, this probably how you robbed that bank. Nah, that's not how I robbed that bank. And next thing you know, they like, well, that's not how you robbed the bank, but we know you did. Like something like just to catch me in that loop, where it's like
right.
now I'm stuck, and next thing you know, I'm recorded. Um, but like it's bro, it's super duper hard to say because oh man, because at the end of the day, like she the type of person where it's like, well, we not gonna be together for long if I know for a fact that they gonna be coming to pick you up at some point in my life. You know what I mean? Like whether they know
Yeah.
today or they know 20 years from now, if we get married and have kids, if somebody gonna pull up to our house and arrest you, I'm not with it. And it's like, regardless of what happens, she is no longer gonna be my girl. I know that for a fact. So with me, it's just at a certain point. Now I'm stuck with, do I tell on myself to get less years? Do I leave this girl who I thought was my girl? Or do I just like have her wind up missing? And I guess in that sense I would try to leave her, but I would always be looking back like, bro, she knows what I did. She like I'm looking all the way back like 20, 30 years from now. Like she know what I did. Still thinking about it. Like and if she tell even the slightest soul, I'm getting investigated and might get got.
And that's the kicker right there. Like you just that see, I think my girl. In fact, I could say I know my girl. If I told her and I didn't get caught or there's no evidence about me getting caught, she wouldn't say anything. Now, she'd probably feel some type of way if I started spending that money, even if it was on her. She'd be like, "Oh, you must have used that stolen money."
Yeah. But that'll come up in all the arguments. That'll come up in all the arguments. That's why I just tell the police what you did. Keep on messing with me. Nigga, you ain't gonna change these baby diapers. I'm going to the police station.
Hey, yeah, I would be walking on eggshells the whole time. Be like, "Damn, I gotta make sure I don't ever get make her mad."
You care about that
Going and tell
PS5 more
me,
than me? Police.
like, "Hey, I need you to turn off your PlayStation right now." Oh, you ain't turning it off right now? Okay.
911. Bro, that would be a sucky life. Bro, that would be God. Just living like that on eggshells the whole time, bro. And then on top of that, it's like, man, bro. Man, I trust my girl. And I know you trust your girl. But bro, I feel like women can't be trusted with everything. Women cannot be trusted with everything. Like it's all information must not be disclosed. I don't know. No man, no man. I wait like a few years before I say something about that on the podcast because we still within the statute of limitations. So I ain't gonna say nothing about that. But yeah, like it, man. Even some stuff that I used to do in the past, my girl would be like, "Can't believe you did that. I can't believe like shit." Like she be looking at me like I can't look at you the same sometimes. And it's like that. That's one thing. Like when your girl like look at you in like such at such a
Disdain.
standard, yeah, you got like this standard that you set for yourself, and then you bring that standard down with something as drastic as like robbing a bank, bro, or like just any type of like whole criminal activity. I guess it's like who have I been with at this point?
Well, at least my girl know, cause when I go to Walmart, I self checkout. So
Hey, 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 nigga.
allegedly, what are you talking about, bro? You don't go to Walmart and self checkout. You actually wait in that long line
Nah, I thought
for
you was gonna
somebody
say
to ring.
more.
What, bro? What are you talking about?
Nah, I thought you was gonna say something else.
No, I go to Walmart and I self checkout. Allegedly,
Mm.
you telling on
This might
yourself,
this
man?
might be the first podcast
Allegedly,
where I have to cut stuff out.
cut stuff out, bro. You know we won't cut nothing out here, man. You already know that,
Nah, bro, I ain't about to let it go down like that. I'm cutting.
Al- bro. Allegedly, what are you talking about? I go to self checkout
So,
and self checkout because I don't want to sit
bro,
in a long line. I rather ring up the stuff myself.
outside of the topic of robbery and criminal activity, um, I want to get into some of these would you rather's.
Hold on. Well, you need to ask me, would you rather? But hold on. That's what I meant. That's the other thing I meant to piggy on. So, all right, I was in my phone and I was going through my notes because sometimes I put important stuff in there.
Right.
Okay, prepare yourself for what I said. I said I'll put the recording of you begging for your life and your child's Build-A-Bear.
But you know how messed up that is? And every time your kid hit the little button, nigga, that's some dark stuff. Well, hold on, what was you writing?
I don't know, but that was back in April. Yeah, I don't know.
See, now I'm looking at you as this different person. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
who this nigga I've been cool with this whole time?
yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, that's wild because that's wild.
Like, I don't even think Eminem would say something like that.
I think you would.
Yeah, that's
Or even to switch it up, not even I'll put not even okay. I'll put the recording of I put the recording of me fucking your girl and your child build a bear and give it to your son. Something like that. It don't gotta be death or nothing like that. You know, it could just be petty.
nah, bro. Nah, the first one is it's too late. The damage already done. The damage is done. There's nothing you can say to like change that. That's mad disrespectful. That's mad disrespectful. See, that's worse than an unfinished abortion right there.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
That is worse than an unfinished abortion. Because
nah,
not
cause
only did this kid have to know that his mom died, but now he got it, bro. Like for his whole youth growing up playing with this Build a Bear and hitting that button, he gonna be listening to it. He probably don't even know what he listening to, but he's just listening to his whole mama dying over
hey,
and
you know
over.
it'd be crazy if I could set it up to where no one believes him because like when somebody else press the button, it don't work or say something else. Because at some point they be like, nah, somebody else here, they be like, oh no, you don't need this.
That'd be wild.
You could turn that into some type of horror movie type stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Traumatize a kid. And that'd be the ending of the movie though. That'd have to be the
You
ending of
know,
it.
me and my girl was watching Jeepers Creepers,
Which one?
the first one,
Okay.
and I legit only made it through 30 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm not even watching the rest of this. I already know it's gonna get back because you know me. I don't watch scary movies. I watch funny movies. She was like, let's watch Jeepers Creepers. We turned it on, and it got to the point where this dude fell inside of a pipe, fell into the pipe that they put the bodies in. This bro, dead nigga dying down there, grabs him by his leg. I think the nigga ain't had no tongue. I don't know, but he won't speaking much. Nigga got stitches in the middle of his body, like this nigga organs is gone. Like whoever this Jeepers Creepers dude is, organ
Yeah.
harvesting and whatnot, snatching them joints. And then they was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try to make it out this tunnel by going into the church. Bro, church looks super dark. Soon as he about to go into the church, I was like, nope, not even about to do it. It's about to be a whole bunch of jump scares. Bro, I didn't get the point to see Jeepers Creepers face. I was like, I don't need to see none of that, bro. I don't need to see none of that. I already know it's about to be crazy. We can shut this down right now. You know what? I don't feel no shame about it.
Hey, all right, hold on. I got a question for you.
I don't feel no shame.
All right, so say like you was that dude that was got thrown into that pipe, right? And you trying to get out,
Hmm.
and there's somebody that grabbed on you and was like, "Help me."
I'm kicking.
All right.
I'm stomping that nigga out.
You ain't helping that person.
Help that nigga, bro. I gotta help myself. I just seen how you ended up in here.
Damn, that's foul.
I just sat here and watched you end up in here, nigga. This pipe too high for me to get out by myself, and nigga, I can't carry a whole nother body. Best case scenario, nigga, I may get out and get you some help, but for me to be the only one out here trying to help you, that ain't happening. It's not happening. All right, well let's get into these would you rather's. You feel me? So so you got one. Oh, just so y'all know, this is gonna be a new segment on the show. At the end of every show, every episode, we're gonna have some would you rather's that we put at the end. Y'all can go ahead and comment on these would you rather's. What would you rather do as well, and definitely give us an explanation why. Maybe you could change some minds. I mean, I doubt it. You niggas is pretty stubborn headed, so you know,
Or you
minds
can
not
give us
changing.
your own would you rather's and we'd answer them in the next episode.
True too. True too. Drop some would you rather's in the comments. So so my first would you rather, and we can go back and forth. My first would you
You
rather.
you got to catch up first. I didn't ask you two already. Okay.
You ask me too.
Yeah, I have asked you two.
Nah, you said what would I do?
All right, you got it. You got it. Let's go.
Yeah. So my first would you rather is would you rather end world hunger, like end world hunger, world peace, like the world just become a perfect utopia in a
Okay.
sense. But the only drawback was that men get pregnant, not women. Men get pregnant and
Okay.
have the babies. Or would you rather the world stay exactly as it is?
All right, the first one.
First one? You
Yep.
know, it's crazy because I've asked somebody this question and it was like, nah, nah, can't do it.
I'll tell
Can't
you
do
why.
it. Okay, why?
I don't have to hear women talk about how they gave birth and that be the end all be all. That
So what
ends
you
it,
said. So the reason you're
bro.
doing it is because at that point you could be like, men do everything.
From that point,
We
bro.
hunt, we cook, we
Because what, bro? What argument will women have? Oh, I'm the one that held them in for me for 9 months, and then I gave birth to them. You didn't do that. That's the end all be all of arguments, bro. That's all women say. Now that power will be to me, and I get and it'll be world peace and all that stuff. So yeah, I'd be pregnant, but the problem is because I ain't gonna have another kid, so I'm already straight.
I mean, you gonna be on birth control?
No,
You're just gonna be
'cause
celibate.
she ain't on birth control. Why would I be on birth control?
Oh, so she just gonna use condoms at that point.
I don't use those either.
I'm I'm not even sure how the whole intricacies will work, bro. But
I mean, the same way theirs enlarged, we'd have to get ours enlarged somehow, But I don't want to get into that because that make me feel weird.
yeah, that'd be some
It
crazy
just
stuff.
it just tingles me inside, and it's just a
All right, all right, all right. What you got, bro? What you got?
all right. A little simple one. Would you rather die drowning or die being burned alive?
I would rather die drowning. I would rather die drowning.
That's crazy.
For one, I feel like drowning is quicker than being burned alive. Um, for two, I would rather feel my insides hurt as opposed to my outsides. I feel like external pain is a lot worse than internal pain. I mean, maybe not for everybody, but I feel that way.
Have you ever suffocated?
Have I ever suffocated? I felt like I was drowning before.
How did that feel?
I mean, it wasn't the funnest feeling, but I also got burned before, and that wasn't the funnest feeling either.
Nah, bro. That you being drowned got to be way worse because what happens is if you're set on fire, a fire that can't get out, basically you're going to be running helplessly. Yes, that pain is going to be inferior. Well, I mean superior. But what happens is when you're drowning, your body's natural instinct will be to stop drowning. So you're going to be trying to find surface to get out of it. But the problem is you won't. So what? Not only will you be hurting inside, but you're also going to be fighting internally, trying not to die.
I know, but obviously it works the same in both situations. Regardless of what situation you're in, your body's natural instinct is to make sure to get you out that situation. Ain't nobody just gonna
But I
get.
mean, but if you being burned alive, bro, if your entire body is being burned, bro. Like, yeah, you not even gonna be, bro. At that point, I don't even think you're gonna be thinking.
If you drowning, you not thinking.
And I don't,
I feel like drowning is just such a much more peaceful way. And think about
nah,
this,
bro. It's
bro.
not,
Think
bro.
about
It's
your
not. We gonna have to.
family. Think about your family. Just get us one thought about your family. They see you in your casket as ashes, my nigga, as opposed to a full blown human body. Cause you just drowned. They pulled your body out. You still look like you, or you just complete ashes. Like I think I would definitely take drowning over being burned alive. Not saying I want to do either, but
Right, right. No,
like I
I
said,
get it.
it's a would you rather. I would prefer to be the person that drowned as opposed to the nigga that got burned alive, because that is just an inhumane and horrible way to
Hold on,
die.
before you ask yours, I gotta follow up to this one. So, would you rather know your death date or die unexpectedly?
Um, I would rather die unexpectedly. Not because like knowing my death date wouldn't be bad because it's like I know how long I got. But at the end of the day, bro, like it'll be so depressing to know
Leading up to
exactly
it.
when you're gonna die. Like
Hmm.
that's just something so depressing. Obviously, it's so depressing that you could probably live life to the fullest. But still, it's like T minus 12 freaking years till I die. T minus 11 months, 7 days,
The
3 hours.
the only reason why I asked that is because so like if you knew your death date, then obviously your death date can't change. So you could really do some other stuff if we just going based on that. Because obviously if there's things that change, then
Yeah,
you
but even
could
though your death date can't change, that don't mean your body can't get broke. Nigga, what if you knew your death date and you was just like, I can do anything? Hit by a car, paralyzed from the neck down. So now you just
or
sitting
not
there waiting till your death date.
or not even that. I'm talking about like, I go to like I don't know, I'd be on a run or something.
I don't know. I see. Knowing my death, I don't think that's for me.
But nah, I'd rather die unexpectedly. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted.
All right. Bro, I legit just had one in my head. Like, it was stuck in my head. Um, would you rather? I'm gonna have to cut this part out too because nigga, I legit had one before you was like, let me do the second one. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Would you rather be stuck in a dream with Freddy Krueger or trying to escape Jigsaw?
Jigsaw. He always gives you a way out. Jigsaw always gives you a way out. Whether you know it or not, nigga, there is always a way out.
Right. But their way getting out means maybe ending someone else's life.
There's always a jigsaw way out that you can like, bro. Regardless,
You might be taking somebody else's life, bro. Are you comfortable with doing that?
um, I don't want to take nobody else's life, but like I said, it's at least a way out.
Yeah.
With Freddy
I
Krueger,
mean,
like, I mean,
you gotta wake up.
yeah, but then guess what? You go back to sleep and you wake up and you go back to sleep and it's always gonna
We're
be
not we're not so we wouldn't say it's repeating because if it's repeating, then if you get out the jigsaw, then you can go back in the jigsaw. So it's not saying like it's repeating. It's like
so you
this
just
one
in one
occurrence.
dream with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. And one event with Jigsaw. Both get end in death, honestly.
Can I escape from Freddy Krueger? That is the
You
question.
know,
Outside of the
I'm gonna say
nightmares,
Freddy.
do he have any more powers? Like, is he super fast or something?
You seen the Freddy Krueger movies, right?
Um, Not
Other than so
not in a
basically,
while.
if he kills you in your dream, then you die in real life.
Yeah, I understand that, but like outside of like just getting into dreams, like is he super fast in the dreams? Like, is there?
I mean, no other I can't remember I can't remember what other abilities he had, but no other advanced abilities. And then you have the awareness to of yourself and what's his weaknesses and all of that.
So, what is Freddy Krueger weakness? Freddy cannot spread his influence beyond Springwood. He can also be pulled out of Dream World, in which case he is immortal. Cannot use most of his powers, although he retains some of them, like climbing up the ceiling and shapeshifting into his unburnt self.
He also don't like fire. I'm gonna
Okay.
take that dream with Freddy because I have
Um,
an inapt ability to wake myself up.
I'm gonna take the dream with Freddy too, because I normally can wake myself up, but at the same time, outside of shapeshifting into his unburnt self and climbing on ceilings, like it don't seem like this nigga really got any powers. Yeah, if I can get a car and drive for 8 hours through my sleep, I legit just survived my dream. So I definitely think that might be the way to go.
Talking about dreams, so I remember this, bro. I had this one dream a long time ago. Basically, what was happening. So I'm just walking home. This car like drives so slow. No, first it turned its headlights off. I looked at it, I'm like, yo. Then it starts to drive really slow. I see the car puts the windows down slowly. Nigga, do you remember the mailboxes out in Store Gardens?
Yeah,
Okay, so if you picture, just three mailboxes simultaneously, all for like one unit
right.
next to each other. I hid behind the middle one as he was pulling his gun out, and they were just shooting at it. And I was like, "Yo, Tone, wake up! This a dream."
Go good.
Woke up, and I've had that happen multiple times where I be like, "Yo, this is a dream. You need to wake up now," because I've always said the thinking that if something bad happens to me in my dream, may can possibly happen in real life. Just like when people say, if you fall off the cliff in your dream, you can die in real life. When they say that, I kind of like took that wholeheartedly with everything. Like if I get shot in my dream, I might not wake up type stuff.
Right. Well, I don't know. Like I really don't know because like I was watching this video on sleep paralysis and it seemed kind of crazy. It legit seemed kind of crazy. But the one I had, I got it back. The one I had was, would you rather have two, like these two women now? Would you rather have two 600 pound women or two 60-year-old women? Like they both probably wrinkly, but
What do you mean to have?
like nigga, like they your two wives. You got two wives. You you making love to them every night, everything. Like these just the two
Uh,
people that you chose to marry.
So I probably take the 260-year-olds just because I mean not probably not, but it'll probably still be less maintenance.
You gonna have to be popping hips back into place and everything.
So yeah, it'd be less maintenance, and then they might the two 600-pound ones might be wanting me to cook all the time, and I can't just dedicate. I don't have that kind of money where I can just dedicate me living inside cooking, so
Okay.
I couldn't do that. Yeah, because that's all they're gonna be wanting to do is eat, and then I gotta feed both of them.
Um, would you rather live at the bottom of the ocean in a
Can I breathe?
bereave? What?
I said, can I breathe?
Oh no. I was gonna say in like a dome, like kind of like a little dome type city that was built at the bottom of the ocean. Or would you rather live in space?
That's a real good one. Um,
Obviously, it'll be a dome in space because you
yeah,
gotta be able to breathe too.
I'd probably have to choose the bottom of the ocean. It's too many unknown. I mean, nah, that's hard because it's unknowns in the bottom of the ocean, in the ocean in general, and it's unknowns in space. But
I
I
think
feel
I would
like,
have to choose space because I don't know. I feel like it's a lot easier to get out of space. I know people haven't really explored too much of the bottom of the ocean, and people haven't really explored too much of space. But at the same time, I feel like I hear about people going to space every day. Like it's possible to get to and from, like above the clouds, basically. Whereas it seems so hard to make it to the bottom of the ocean, and even
well,
just to do some research.
the thing. I mean, with the bottom of the ocean, I mean, you wouldn't have to have lights down there because all the fish down there create their own light, so you
Not
ain't gotta worry about that.
not necessarily. They don't. They might not create their own light. Some of them might like just find where they're going by feeling. But I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be out there with the fish. You'd be in that dome structure still.
Right, but I ain't know. I was thinking like, uh, a clear dome. That's what I was picturing.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay.
And then, I mean, I would feel closer to the Earth under in the sea, bottom of the sea than in space. What if the bottom of the sea, like how you dive? What if the bottom of the sea you go in to actually come back out?
True. All right. All right. This my Do you got any more, or you think you done?
You can ask yours.
Well, I want to do the last one, like at the end of the podcast. I thought it was gonna. Like you think we
All right,
done?
now you could do it. Do your last one. I can't think of another one.
All right. So yeah, this is gonna be the last one completely, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you rather that they like, comment, or subscribe?
Mm. I'd I'd rather them